Welcome to weekly forecast of Nifty top 10 stocks according to their weightages and along with indexes like gold, silver, crude, Bitcoin, and USDINR. We will look what is the possible trend for the next week. Okay, this is a gold chart on hourly basis. So previously, this was a chart like as per this moment, this was a faster move. So I thought it might go towards 2080 and 2100. So now it is at 2080 and it's slightly corrected little bit to the downside. After this correction, most of the time, like I have given my reasoning in the group like A, B, and C. Whenever you see the longer A wave or a C wave, it's a A, B, and C. If it is a shorter C or like shorter A, long C wave, most of the time in the both cases, they'll repress to the 61% to 80%. Okay, 61% of this whole move. That is visually I'm taking it, maybe it's 60% point to the 80%. So possible trend of these kind I have observed. So here A, B, and C. You can see this longest A wave compared to the C, and this take a previous this movement takes a 61% or 80%. So according to that only we have like decided here it isn't written. A wave longer must of these patterns reverses to 80%. Here it may go little up before any fall. So I'm checking with the Fibonacci. It's exactly at the 61.8%. It's a reverse, but uh, I have reversed the Fibonacci. So it is 61.8%, and from that range it reversed. So what is the next possible thing for the gold? Okay, I'm just looking into the daily chart as it is a break up. So just remove everything and see. Now this will be the high, and at high it reversed. And most of the time these highs are intact, like almost a level of 2080. Okay. And if I see only this last moment and add channel to this, there is a possibility it can go towards 2100 or 2120 in a daily time frame and then reverse. Or if it is not holding that much because there is a constant resistance at the gold at this particular level of 2080. So it may reverse to the downside if it is crossing this trend line in a sharper way. So this is my trend line as of now. So if it is taking support and moving upside, then it may go towards one up before it can go any further down or further up. So in case of gold, look, sell below 2050, or it may go one up before it can go any further up or down. So this is a possibility of 2100 in case of gold for further. It may go after that up or down, but as of now, you can look for the little buy before it can go any further up and further down. This is for the gold next week. Silver. Yeah. In silver, uh, the patterns remain same. This is a faster down move and this is upside. So it may go if it is rise sharper, but the rise was not so sharp. So it fell down. So now there is a possibility that it may go down from here. Let's say this is. It may go towards 23 2.0 or 23 once again before it can go any further. So possibility it to go after little correction, it may go towards upside. That is for 2460. So look for buy after very short movement to the downside. Look for buy in case of silver too. Crude oil. So this was a channel. trading in a right channel. Okay, fine. So this was the time which I consider. This is a half time and this is the half time. Means if any trend, if it is a downside, if it is not going that fast, means according to the time, if price is not moving, then there is a possibility that the correction will be there. So in the chart also, I have mentioned here, it may be we were at the level of 73 or change. So now in case crude, it may go towards 69 and 64 in extreme cases, but it may go one down before it can go any further up or further down. So in case of crude for the next week, look for the sell, not for the buy. USD it's an early chart. It's making like a wedge pattern here at the top. It's like a wedge pattern. Yeah. Against this, like ABC, it is moving slower. There is a correction. So possibility of that is USD may come towards 82, 89, or if it further slides down, it may go towards 82, 400, 82.400. So that is a possibility for the USD INR. Look for the sell setup in case of USD INR. Bitcoin, daily chart, it is trading above the channel. So there is a possibility it may go towards the previous high, that is 48,000 change. So in case of USD INR, sorry, in case of Bitcoin, you can look for the buy setup. It may go a little bit and then go upside. So look for the buy in case of USD INR for 48. Again, USD, sorry for that. Look for the buy in case of Bitcoin USD towards 48,000 or 47,800 of change. Okay. Now a Nifty. It's an hourly chart. As per this moment, there is a fast fell from the level of 21,600 to 21,600 points movement for the downside, and then slowly moving towards upside. So there is a one possibility that, because we don't know high, because this is all-time high, we don't know where the resistance is. So possibility that the one sharp movement for the downside, we may see one downside sharper kind of this or little bit different, but the movement will be downside, will be quick, I hope, because this is ABC and XABC, or maybe the diameter pattern ABCDEFGH, that will be there. But if you see the movement for the downside and it is the upside, this upside is slow, right? So possibility of this may come down towards half, that is 21,520 or so. So for that, you need to see the closing below 21,821 or 21,800 is a possibility. If it is coming down towards that, we may see one down, or else like if it is crossing above the previous day high, that is 21,940 or something, then we may see one more up before it can go any further down, because this is A and this is B and this is C. So C may end it here, or it might be go towards up and then end. And if you see this total movement is 600 points, and above this, it is like again a 300 points point. Most of the time, what will happen if it make a flat pattern? Let's say from here to here, it is okay. I just pull little further. So 80% or 100% that may reverse. Okay, most of the flat pattern or a triangle pattern. If it is not reversing, then there is a possibility that it may go towards 123%. 123 is there. I'll add this 1.272 and reverse cyber. So 172%, that is 21,850, and 161% will be 22,066. If it is going towards and above the 22,066, then this correction might be not so effective, so that it come down. It may go towards again towards upside, because most of the time what will happen, this A, B, and C will be like a faster and downside movement, that only if it is below 1.272 or 1.618%. If it is above that, we won't be seeing any correction in meantime. So there is possibility that it may go towards this like and go one more time. This we can say the C failure. This is A and this is totally B and C. If it comes towards this, we may see one more up, that is C failure. This is the possibilities for the Nifty for the next week. So below this, it will be conscious towards 21,680 and half to the 21,528. Okay, that is possibility for the Nifty. If it is going above that, about 21,981, we can see further towards 22,000 and change. Bank Nifty daily chart. If you look the Bank Nifty, it is trading at the a smaller trend line. This is a smaller channel. I changed the color so that you can get. Yeah. So this is the possibility A, B, C. Now it may come down, but for that you need a confirmation. Hourly chart. Okay. Again, in case of like Nifty, if it is below 48,365, we may see one down towards 47,913 or above this. This is 48,000 change. If it is not going down, it may go towards one more up, that is for 49,000. Sorry for that. If I look only this last end, this is A, B, C, D, and E, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully, we may see one up before it can go any further down because only two waves are uh, happened here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And possibly the third will do this and move upside, then we may see reversal. So in case of Bank Nifty, I'm just concerned like it may go towards 48,800 and 49,000 first before it can go any further down. So in case of Bank Nifty, we are looking buy. In Nifty also, we may see gap up and upside, or else we may see a downside towards 28,600 or something. Okay. And now individual stocks, HDFC, Bajaj Finance. So Bajaj Finance, this is a hourly chart. The short-term support, that is 6,800. So this is simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 5-wave structure, and then a 3-wave or 2-wave structure. Hopefully, this pattern may do zigzag kind of pattern. So here, zigzag means simple. It is ABC. Here it is 3-wave, 2-wave, and 3-wave. 3, 2, and 3. Okay. So look for the sell in case of Bajaj Finance. So it may go little up, then come towards this support that is for 6,800. Then we can look for the buy. Keeping this as a SL, long SL it will be, but look for sell setup in case of Bajaj Finance. HDFC Bank, it is at the recent top. You see this total movement, and if I consider the time, because time is very important, everyone we see the price, but you also need to consider the time because the time will give you how fast the price is moving. Okay, so here it is a slower movement compared to this rise, right? It is above the 45-degree angle. These concept are of Elliott and Neo. So just to think that if it is above 45-degree angle visually, the trend is good trend. Okay, so now possibility of that is it is faster moving. So we may see one up before it can go any further down. So HDFC, we can look for the buy, not to sell. And again, if you see the immediate structure here, this is a support I'm considering. Okay. So as per this 1, 2, and 3, 4, we may see 5 before it can go any further down or further up. So I'm looking buy in HDFC from the level of 1715 towards 1740 or the previous top, that is maybe 1760. So look for buy in case of HDFC, not to sell until it crosses the 1696 on closing basis. HUL, It will maybe like trading in the range. Yeah, this is fine. So I was thinking it may go down and up, but it moved again towards upside only, not corrected. So here we can look for the buy setup in case of HUL. So look for the buy setup, maybe towards this kind like diamond shape or diamond pattern we may see. Okay, look for buy for at least 80% of this that will be coming near visually 2698, that is 2700. So look for buy in case of HUL, not to sell as of ICICI Bank. It's a daily chart. Take it to the hourly. Yeah, we may see one up before it can go any further down. So look for the buy in case of ICICI Bank for 1040 and 1080. Infosys. Mm, uh, just now only we compared the moment of maybe HDFC or HUL. Yeah, we'll go one. Yeah, this is the time concentration we have seen in case of HUL. You can see here also. If I see this total down move from the level of 1630 to 1141, it is a faster compared to this size. So hopefully we can see one down before it can go any further up. So in case of this whole Infosys, I may see a reversal from 1600 to 1640, or in this range we may see some reversal. But as of now, there is no confirmation for the downside. Okay, remember this, because this is trading above the trend line, right? Just near the channel. Okay. Because this last moment is sharp. This whole move from 1434 to 1596, this is a sharper move. Most of the time, these kinds of the move will not come down. So hopefully this will do this and go upside. So buy for 1600 to 1640 before we can see any reversal. So look for buy, not to sell in case of Infosys also. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We may see one up before it can go any further. ITC, yeah, it is a buy, a simple flat pattern or what simple ABC pattern you can say. So look for buy towards 476 or something before it can go any further down or further up. So look for buy up to the level of 270 or 276. Kotak Mahindra, they are like sideways. You can see this also. Like again, the time consideration and the price consideration. This is the faster move and the slower correction. This leads most of the time to one a faster correction, faster raise. So this is happening in case of Kotak Mahindra. So look for buy towards 1975 or up to the trend line or this channel 1990 or 1980 or something. Okay, look for buy in case of Kotak, not to sell. See, all the banking stocks, HDFC, ICICI, and Kotak are positive, and same we can see in the case of Bank Nifty. L&T, yeah, it's a faster down move and again a slower up, but here it is correcting little bit below the 3500. We may see some downside movement in case of L&T, maybe towards 34 or 3450. But above this, we can see one more buy. Let's say this is a smaller time frame channel. So it is trading in that channel zone. So we may see one down before it can go any further up. So hopefully, if it is not closing below 3500 on the closing basis, we won't be seeing any down. So again, we can see one more up. For this 1, 2, and 3, we may see towards 3620 or 3625. This area is above the channel. So whenever there is a channel cross and the consolidation, hopefully, or most of the time, that will be giving you one more raise. Okay. Look for buy in case of L&T, not to sell. So you can see the channel. It was a longer channel. I say this is a short term, and this again a dotted line is a channel, and for here there is again a channel, and maybe stop trading above the channel. Now I just take now I just point out these two uh, down moves to connect it to make a new channel, that is this. Okay, so it may go towards 3680 or something.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲತ್ತಿದ ಒಂದ್ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ.
So look for buy above this, that is from 3561 we can see towards 3680 or something. It's above the channel. Okay. We may see some support here also, but from there it can go one more. Reliance. Okay. If I consider time here again, so I'll see how it is behaving. It's we can look here. The time taken to the fall and the time taken in time taken for the rise, it is like still we have a time up to 31st January. Even one month we have a time. If it is crossing the high, that is 2632, we can see one more up towards 2830 or 28. So in case of daily chart, Reliance, it is looking good for the buy. Okay. If I see in terms of hourly chart, and this only end part, this is a sharper downside move, and this is a sharper downside has started. So we can see below this uh, one down before it can go any further up. That is 80% of this means this is a faster down move and a slower upside. That is may give you one fall before it can go any further up. So that may take one more up. So careful here. Below 2580, we can look for the sell, maybe a short term, maybe towards 2500 or even to the channels up to the channel or trend line. Then we can see one more reversal to the upside. So up to this 31st January, how it behaves, we will keep eye on the Reliance. So as of now, look a short term sell if it is below 2580 on the closing basis. If not, we can see one more little up, then we may see down and then up. Okay. And TCS, it is a sideways. So as of now, if I look only this last move, it is consolidating. So hopefully we can see this one, and this is two, and this is three before it can go any further up or further down. Because as the last move which has happened, this is a sharper upside, and this is B, and this is C. So we may see some consolidation and then upside movement in case of Tata Consultancy. So if I look to the hourly chart, let's say what it is showing. It's a channel top and it's a slower moment compared to this fall, right? So we can see one down before it can go any further up, but as of now, it is looking good at the end part. Means this end moment is a good moment, and it's looking like one up before it can go any further down. So one, two, it's a three, four, and five. So one more wave is there. So we can look for the buy setup in case of TCS2 after a little bit of correction, or maybe towards 3740 or something. After that, we can see one more move in case of TCS. This is for the next week. The forecast is only my opinion. It's not intended to give you any trades. Do your own research before taking any trading decisions. Okay, this video is only made for the education purpose and make you learn the my way how I look at charts. Thank you. If you have any doubts, please do comment and let me answer those queries of yours. You can message in the group or in the comment box. So I'm happy to help. Thank you. Thank you very much. Take care. Happy trading.